Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dyandra and this is my reading report assignment 9 for topic 10 is about aptitude and personality versus attitude and motivation. So the first I want to talk about is about aptitude and personality in second language learning. So, aptitude is a person's natural ability to learn a language. Some people pick up a language easily because they are naturally good at recognizing patterns or remembering sounds. So, think of it like a talent for languages. Uh, on the other hand, personality also influences language learning. People who are outgoing or not afraid to make mistakes often have an easier time practicing speaking, which speeds up their learning. Shy or introverted learners might take longer to gain confidence in speaking. So, how about the attitude and motivation? First is about attitude. Attitude is how someone feels about learning the language and the culture connected to it. So if they have a positive attitude, they are more open and willing to engage with the language. For the motivation is the why behind learning the language. This can be intrinsic because they enjoy it, or find it interesting, or it's extrinsic to get a job, pass an exam, etc. High motivation often drives a person to practice more and stay committed. So in my opinion, aptitude and personality give learners a foundation for how they approach language learning, while attitude and motivation push them forward and keep them dedicated to learning. All these factors work together, influencing each person's experience and success with a new language. So next, I'm going to give the example of aptitude and personality and motivation and attitude. So the example of aptitude is like, so let's say Dyandra is quick at remembering new vocabulary and picking up grammar patterns without much practice. Her aptitude for languages gives her a natural advantage. On the other hand, her friend her, her friend, James, has a harder time with memorization and needs to put in extra study time to remember words and structures. So that is the example of aptitude. For the personality, so here's the thing. Like Diandra is also very outgoing and doesn't mind making mistakes. She happily chats with people even if she doesn't get everything right. James, however, is shy and prefers to perfect his sentences in his head before speaking. Because of his personality, he might take a bit longer to practice speaking. So how about the attitude and motivation? The example of attitude is like uh, Dyandra loves the culture connected to the language. She's learning and enjoys learning about its traditions, which makes her more enthusiastic and open to practicing. Meanwhile, James is less interested in the cultural aspects, which makes him a bit less engaged during lessons that include cultural content. And for the motivation, uh, Yandra wants to learn the language to make new friends abroad and understand songs and movies, which are personal, intrinsic motivation. James is learning the language mainly because he needs it for a future job, which is extrinsic motivation. Both motivations help them stick to their studies, but Diandra might find it easier to stay interested as her motivation is more directly linked to her personal enjoyment. So these examples show how different factors like aptitude, personality, attitude, and motivation can shape each learner's experience. A person with high aptitude and positive personality, attitude, and motivation, like Dyandra, might have an easier time, while someone with different strengths, like James, might progress more slowly but can still succeed with effort and persistence. So that's all from me. Thank you.